Hey, what's going on guys? It's Whisper here. I'm back with another video, and today I am playing some more Stonehearth. So actually the last video I uploaded, which was the first episode of this, got pretty decent feedback. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start uploading this series once every day at like 8 a.m. So early in the morning, and then I'll have Pixelmon go up later in the day at like between 3 and 6 p.m. And that's all Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, so let's go ahead and check out what's going on here. So right now we are just building this little tiny cabin. Not really much to it. It was just like a pre-schematic for a house that they let you build. And it looks like it's pretty close to being finished. They're just removing all of the scaffolding that they had placed around the house. And once they do that, I think they're going to go ahead and put in the door as well as the bed inside, which we can actually go ahead and not x-ray. We want to go ahead and building view. All right, there we go. So they actually already put the bed inside. Now, honestly, I think we could probably put a second bed in there. I guess we can check. Let's see. All right, so yeah, we can. All right, let's go ahead and do that just to get as much from our space as we possibly can. And yeah, it looks like they'll still be able to go to bed and everything, so not too much space taken up there, and we should be pretty good to go. So that's the little house that we built. And now I actually want to go ahead and check out our carpenter. So our carpenter looks like they're right. Oh, I'm not really sure where they are. Let me check here. Carpenter, you are level 1 still, so we need to work on that. We need to be getting you to level 3, I think. Let's see, the chisel, level 2. Okay, so then we can get the mason and the hammer and the chisel, or whatever, mason's hammer and chisel. But yeah, so let's go ahead and actually start making some of these crates. These are really good for storage. You can put up to 32 items in them, and then you don't need to have the giant stockpile. So let's go ahead and make 5 of those. We have enough wood, so actually let's go ahead and make 5 more. Let's make 10, and that should help us to level up. Now our farmer is going pretty good here on the food, but I don't think I want to actually store the food with everything else. So let's go ahead and make a second stockpile right here, right next to the farms, and we'll make it 10 by 10. And we're actually going to disable everything except for the food category. So that way all food will be put into this one, and then we're actually going to need to go ahead and click here and turn off food from this one. So now they're going to move all the food over here, and we can just keep that organized. Now let's check out what is this daily update. So this is how you actually get more citizens for your town. You can actually get, I think, up to like 50 or 60 citizens right now. And you basically just have to hit these milestones, and then they'll send a new person into your town. So right now we really need to work on food. Our morale is pretty decent. And we need to work on our net worth, which is just all of our items and buildings and everything all combined goes towards your net worth. But yeah, so maybe tomorrow we'll actually be able to do that. But for now, we need to go ahead and continue just gathering stuff up. We need to put our guys to work. So a lot of these guys are just standing around. What I think I'm going to start doing is probably start a mine. Now, I'm not too sure how exactly this works. Actually, before we, yeah, I guess we can do this. A mine. All right, let's see. I think we just want to go ahead and we could go into the cave back here, like into the wall. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and dig out like a 3 wide area right there and see how that works. And then we'll have to go down because I know the best resources are deeper underground. But for now, we can just go ahead and dig into this cave here. Alright, it looks like they're not really going too far back. Only a few blocks back. Now we can go ahead and do that again. And we'll just see how that goes. But they're all starting to eat. Alright, that's cool. You guys just eat away. Okay, so once we actually go ahead and do this, I will be back with you guys. Alrighty, so I'm actually going to go ahead and actually start digging down. So I'm not entirely sure if there's a way to like drag down. Click and drag to dig downwards. Not too sure how that works. Anyways, let's go ahead and X-ray. Click and drag. No, that digs sideways. Why do you lie to me, game? Click and drag. Where do we drag to go down? I don't think I wanted to do that. No, I didn't mean to do that. Crap, this is annoying. Alright, well, the digging system in this game, not really the best. Pretty hard to actually get working. It says click and drag to dig downward. But at the same time, when you click and drag, it digs sideways, not downwards. So I don't know where I'm supposed to drag. Do I scroll? No, that just zooms me in. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Alright, we need to go ahead. This X-ray vision is not the best either. We can go to flat, which that will kind of help a little bit. Yeah, so these views are a little bit bad. It's really hard to control. The controls are not the best, but it is working. So let's go ahead and dig as far down as we can. These guys are actually going to be trapped down here, and we're going to need to go ahead and build a ladder for them. Luckily, not all of our workers are down here. Actually, they might all be. A lot of them are. But we should be pretty good to go. They are digging it out pretty quickly here. Keep going, guys. We're going deep. Going as deep as we can. Let's keep zooming in on them. I'm trying to see if I can actually keep clicking the floor. It's kind of getting harder and harder as we go deeper because there's so much stuff stacking up. There we go. And I don't know. Maybe this is deep enough. Maybe we should keep going down. I'm going to keep going a little bit further. I think we're getting close to actually the limit. Not too sure where we are at right now, but oh man, these controls, they're kind of hard. Alright, it looks like we're pretty much as far down as it's going to let me go. So let's go ahead and just dig out a massive area down here. Now, let's go ahead and actually turn off X-ray, go back up to the surface, and we're going to need to actually build a ladder, which you do just going into build and design, and we should be able to build one right here. Now, I want to make sure they can actually get out, so I'm going to put it right here on the side, since I didn't mean to actually dig back here, this little cove. But it dug it out anyways. So yeah, this guy is going to come over here, build the ladder from the top down. And if we X-ray, we should be able to see it's going down. And then these guys down here won't be stuck anymore. Because right now, they were stuck. But they should be able to climb up this ladder and get out pretty easily. Yep, there they go. Okay, cool. And apparently these guys are going to sleep down in the cave. Come on, guys. You can go to bed. There's 2 beds right up here. That makes me kind of think that we're probably going to need a bigger house for these guys. Now, we could try to design our own, but I really don't want to get into that yet. So let's see. We can do a shared sleeping quarters, which will take a lot of wood. We should be able to do this. I feel like the most thing that's going to take is just the time to actually build it, which we can get through that. So let's go ahead and just plop it down right next to this. And start building. So, yes, start building. All right, so all of our workers are going to start working on that once they wake up and get out of the mine. I think they take building priority. Yeah, they do. All right, they prioritize building over mining. But we are collecting some stone here and some resources. And, yeah, so it's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and just play off camera for a couple days. Up here you can see Deep Mun 3, Deep Mun. I'm not sure what that means. I guess it means day for some reason, some language that I don't know, or maybe even in English and I'm just not smart enough. But yeah, so I'm gonna let that go ahead and just play out, and let's see what happens. Actually, daily update. So let's see. We are still not to the daily update. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play, and I will be back once we've got some more done. All right, guys, not too far, and actually just disappeared. All right, there we go. A caravan approaches. So hello, Orchard Guard, because we haven't, or Orchard Guard, because I haven't changed the name. I really need to change that if possible. I come bearing goods for trade. Would you like to give me? Okay, thanks, guy. You're just gonna disappear on me. That's cool. Wow. Alrighty, guys. So our carpenter is actually level 2 now. So what that means, we can go ahead and craft up a mason, hammer, and chisel, and that will allow us to start getting on our way to getting a blacksmith, which is pretty cool, and that will allow us to make weapons and armor and all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and actually make one of those real quick. And yeah, so she should just be putting it together, and we should have it. Oh, she stopped. She went to go eat. Get back to work. No eating. No eating. Alright, there we go. She's back to work finally. These guys all really like to eat. They eat for a very long time. Let's see how this goes. There we go. Level 3 carpenter as well. Invaders approaching. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. We need to go ahead and actually quickly grab a worker, change jobs, and give you a sword so that you can actually defend. Because right now we're going to get all our stuff stolen. And let's go ahead and turn the town into fight and defend mode. Now, if they come too close to my... Yep, there we go. Everybody's going to start battling out. So that's kind of our little first taste of combat. Looks like we defended them pretty easily. They give you some easy enemies at the start to go ahead and get you prepared over time instead of all just throwing it right at you. So let's go ahead and make you a mason, and let's see what a mason can actually craft. So if we look here, I'm pretty sure it's going to unlock right here the mason craft menu, and we can go ahead and craft a mason workbench. But yeah, so that was pretty cool, the first taste of combat. Now everybody's kind of freaking out. Let's go ahead and turn off town alert mode, and then everybody will get back to work. Yeah, so we have a mason workbench. Is that right here? No, that isn't. Okay, where is our mason workbench? I'm not too sure. Is this it right back here? No, that's just iron ore. Did we not actually build one? I'm a little confused right now. I guess we'll craft another one, because I can't find the other one. Alright, here it is. I'm sure we have a second one somewhere in there. Let's go ahead and just plop this down right here. It doesn't really matter where we put it for now. We really need to build like walls all the way out and around to just defend this area right here. Not sure how enemies will get in then. Hopefully they won't. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Well, no, I'm not going to do that right now. Let's go ahead and check out the mason workbench and see what we can actually craft. So right here is the blacksmith hammer, but in order to do that, we need to be level 3 mason. So let's go ahead and actually craft up, I guess, I'm not too sure what we should craft up. A lot of this stuff I don't really want, but you kind of have to craft it in order to move on. So let's go ahead and just craft 20 of these to try and level up our mason. I don't really want cobblestone fences, but it's the best way to level up. And this house is actually coming along quite nicely. The beds are all placed inside, which means we have 6 beds, 7 people, so 6 people can sleep at a time. That should be pretty good. We probably don't want everyone sleeping at the same time anyways. But yeah, our mason is already level 1. We just need a couple more levels to go. But I'm going to go ahead and actually end this video here. So make sure you guys leave a like so I know you're enjoying this and you want to see more. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching, guys.